Happy Sunday. This was a great week because I got to spend time with a dear friend who visited, and all the things I love about Sarasota I got to do with a friend. There's just something different about doing stuff with a girlfriend rather than your husband. You know, like she actually doesn't mind sifting through racks and racks and racks of clothes to find that perfect magical thing. And just staying out after a certain hour at night, oh my God, I felt like I was young again. It was great. Thank you, Cynthia, for your friendship and for being down here. It meant so much to me. It was a week of truth. And I have a little story to tell you because, you know, the saying goes, the truth will set you free. But first, it'll tick you off. And my sounding board for so many things in life is my sister. And I was kvetching about, full disclosure, my husband. You know those kinds of things where you can just find everything wrong? And my very wise and very gentle sister said, who has been successfully married for over 30 years? You know, when I feel like that, I take a step back and I put myself in that person's shoes and try to feel why they're acting the way they do. And I sort of like rolled my eyes because I knew she was right. And I do love empathy. Empathy is easier to employ with total strangers than the people you live with. Anyhow, one thing I didn't like about me, though, and I wanted to change, is I found myself reacting and sounding so sharp-toned and sort of like a grumpy woman. I didn't want to be that. So I decided to take her advice, and every time I would feel tweaked, I would just take a step back and thinking with empathy, maybe about the fact that his back hurts, or he had a really hard day, or he's exhausted from, you know, being out on the golf course and the sun got to him. I mean, there's so many variables that can make somebody say and do the things they do. And one of the rules of life is try not to take anything too personally or personally at all, right? So I found that in the truth she gave me to step back, I was finding the sweetness in my tone again, the kindness in my responses, and it shifted the whole atmosphere in our house. And I thought he was the one that had to change. Turns out, it was me. So thank you, Shirley, for the truth that set me free. And here it is, another opportunity for a life-changing word to guide our path, and give us inspiration, and cause us to be mindful when life gets a little crazy. So with that, I'm saying a little prayer for all of us, asking for the word that we need for this week ahead. And the answer is this one, whatever it is. Understanding. Boy, doesn't that go along with empathy? Understanding. I immediately think about extending that to others. Try to understand where they're coming from. Also, I see it as a week of aha moments where things that we didn't quite get before, like why does this happen this way, or why does this person act that way, to have understanding. Ask for understanding, because understanding and wisdom are like kissing cousins. The scriptures are clear that if you seek wisdom, you'll get it. Seek understanding. Oh, and what I like too is it didn't say seek to be right. Seek to have understanding. And therein lies the difference. You try to prove your points, your ears aren't open to hear. But if you're seeking understanding, you can often find common ground, mutual respect, and a path forward. So here's to that path forward for all of us this week. Mwah.